What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. Today, guys, I'm going to give my thoughts on Woooo! The Ric Flair documentary on Peacock. This was a question from Wrestling Media. What were your thoughts on the Ric Flair doc? And I thought it was awesome. And what did you think? Dude. Besides, I cried about 3 times during it because there were cryable moments. I thought it was great. I think this is better than the 30 for 30 documentary that we got from ESPN. I hope that it gets a physical media release because everybody would buy the crap out of it. Everybody. I'm not saying it will be probably the last, but maybe the last interview that we ever get from Flair. But I'm not saying that, but maybe. But yeah, great stuff talking about unfortunately Reed's passing, becoming the Nature Boy. I never knew that the Woo came from Ring of Fire by Jerry Lee Lewis. I never knew that. And now everybody knows it. Because you can hear it in baseball stadiums. You can hear it on football stadiums. Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! Dude. Well, besides the Reed death, and dude, I bawled during that. And I'm recovering from crying during the him dying in 2017, and knowing that well, we all knew that Reed's dream was to become a professional wrestler, and now Charlotte's a professional wrestler in his shadow. But yeah, this was probably the greatest, besides the Four Horsemen, but one of the best, I'm just going to say that, Ric Flair documentaries that we've had in a long time. Yes, I know the Nature Boy came out on ESPN, but that's not WWE base. The WWE documentary that we got was in 2008. They talked about the 2008 WrestleMania 24 match. Incredible. They talked about him Undertaker wanting to wrestle him at WrestleMania 18 in 2002. So, 16-time world champion and 2-time Hall of Famer Ric Flair is one of the most prolific and controversial superstars in history. Finally, Ric Flair reveals all, opening up about his storied career inside and outside the ring after 50 long years. Hulk Hogan, Mike Tyson, Post Malone, and Stephen A. Smith and Charlotte Flair are among those who join in telling the tale of the man behind the man. Woo! Dude, okay, so we finally got to learn who Megan is, which is one of his daughters that I don't think I ever knew. Flair is a true American icon from his famous Woo that is still heard in stadiums and arenas, just like I said, to his influence on hip-hop music. At 73 years old, Flair remains a constant in American pop culture, but who is the real man behind the outrageous persona? And now I cried when I heard about Reed and his failing body, but I also cried about his drinking. Now, I usually say about wrestlers that I can't believe they're still here. I can't believe they're still alive. But that begs the question: how is Ric Flair still alive at this point? How? I mean, this is a question you can debate in the comments. How is Ric Flair still alive? Because he is the man. That's why. But yeah, we got reacts to his new Becoming Ric Flair documentary on Peacock. The former 16 world has had other documentaries about him in the past. A 30 for 30 special that Ric Flair didn't upload. Woo! Ric Flair didn't end up liking that much. The ESPN thing. We got to know about WCW with Richard. Who's Richard? Wake up! Eric Bischoff. We also got to hear from Bruce Pritchard. His win in the Royal Rumble. With a tear in my eye. This is the most beautiful opportunity that I've ever had. Or something like that. I'm not for sure, but I should know it. I didn't go up there thinking I'm the biggest star. I was just glad to get out of WCW. I just wanted to get the hell out of the town, and I certainly didn't think I was going to win the Royal Rumble in 1992. That was never talked about. Ric Flair also mentioned on working on the documentary, respectful Tom, while referring what Pritchard said. Okay, so that's out of that. Yeah, but if you guys have seen the documentary, or if you haven't, go watch it. And if you have seen it, go watch it again, because that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. He was adopted. He was born with a different name, first of all, which I did not know. He mentioned that Richard Flair and Ric Flair are two different people. Yeah. Exactly correct. Exactly correct. But Ric Flair has nearly taken over his life because he lives a lifestyle, including being with multiple women. Dude. I don't... Richard Flair is just a person. Ric Flair is an icon. Ric Flair Richard Flair wanted to be Ric Flair. Everybody wanted to be Ric Flair, because diamonds are forever, and so is Ric Flair. But yeah, here I thought about talking. Now we go into about Charlotte, who is featured greatly in the documentary, has become one of the most professional wrestlers, or one of the best. I thought her talking about her father and her brother Reed was very touching, because she is in the WWE because of her brother. And this is from Pop Culture by Brian Jones, where I am reading this. So if you want to take a look, just look up that. I think the link will be down in the description below if I can find it. Reed was looking to get into into... I can't speak today. I'm sorry, guys. Because of her brother, Rhea was looking to get into the WWE, but had an issue with drugs, which led to his death in 2013. Another emotional part in becoming Ric Flair, WWE champion, talking about Reed and how he could have saved him. It's clear Flair had a lot of love for his son, who seemed to have a promising wrestling career. And then I talked about Flair does get into his WCW and WWE career. And one attention grabber moment is him talking about former WCW president Eric Bischoff. Said Bischoff is the reason his second string in WCW is not enjoyable. Because what is the issue with Ric Flair's hair in WCW? I think Eric wanted him bald. Because every single time in that documentary, I saw someone shaving his head. Every single time in WCW. I swear to God, if you don't believe me, go watch it yourself. I mean, oh my God, no one liked him with his hair. But, so he even said he didn't like it. He was a shell of his former self. But then Triple H brought him in. I am so glad they talked about this. Evolution. Because, as you know, I am watching 2004. Oh wait, you probably don't know. As you know, I got all the 2004 collection. I got SummerSlam, Vengeance, and Unforgiven. So I am watching the Evolution storylines, and I just said, please mention Evolution, and thank God they did. So they talked about that and how Triple H brought him back to his former self, and that was just great. That was amazing to hear. How he took Randy Orton under his wing, made him into a better wrestler. And Ric Flair, in my eyes, will never die. So, hold on, Ric. I want to get this right. Royal Rumble 1992. I should know this, right? I hope that didn't pick up on this video. Let's see. Or here we go. With a tear in my eye. Can't I just... I don't want a video. I just want to... Okay. I don't need the whole Royal Rumble match. Here. No, that's not. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let me just say, after carrying the belt that proclaimed me the real world champion, I'm going to tell you all, with a tear in my eye, this is the greatest moment of my life. When you walk around in this life and you tell everyone you're number one, the only way to stay number one is to be number one. And this is the only title in the wrestling world that makes you number one. When you are the king of the WWF, you rule the world. Think about that. Mr. Perfect, the Brain. Woo! So, yeah. So, that was a great promo from Royal Rumble 1992. I loved how they talked about that, about Evolution, about... I'm really glad they talked about it, but I'm also not, about him, like, almost passing away in 2017, 2019. I'm surprised they didn't get into his last match. Yes, I know that was supposed to be in 2008, but no, his last match in 2022 with Andrade. But yeah, but I don't think no one wanted to hear that. So, but I am surprised about that. So, and then I wanted an answer. Who is Rick? Which one are you? Are you Richard Flair or Ric Flair? And then the lights go out and it's over. Like, why? Why end it there? You can't answer one more question? Come on. Ric Flair, the limousine riding, jet flying, oh my God. I can't speak anymore. Wheeling, dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, I can't say son of a gun anymore, I guess. I don't know. But yes, guys, what did you think about the Ric Flair Woo documentary? Oh, wait. Ric Flair Woo Becoming Ric Flair documentary on Peacock. I thought it was great. I thought it was an amazing story to hear. Even though we had 3 documentaries out of Ric Flair now, I think this was the best. And I have one question for you. Do you think this will get a physical release? Do you think we will get it on DVD like we got this one? I do. I hope to God we do. But yes, they talked about the 4 horsemen. I like that. And guys, so what did you think about Woo becoming Ric Flair? Please put it down in the comment section down below. And please hit that subscribe button right here. And guys, this has been Patrick. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And I'm out. Peace.